Hi everybody, it's Brandt Morgan here with just a few marketing tips for all of you in our various courses. Those of you who've been with us for a while have spent quite a bit of time identifying your ideal client, right? Learning what her problems are, deciding how you're going to solve them, and learning how to write your marketing messages in a language your avatar can understand. And most of you who have a business are actually sending those messages out pretty regularly in order to educate and inspire your peeps into signing up for your retreats and your products and services. The question is, are your marketing techniques really working? Only you can answer that question, but it's a critical one because if they're not working, you need to find out what's not working and fix it ASAP. Along those lines, I've recently run across a simple but powerful little book that can help you do just that. A book that beautifully complements the teachings that Sherry and Megan are passing along in the courses. The book is called Magnetic Marketing by Dan S. Kennedy. You may have heard of Dan before, but if not, Dan Kennedy's been around for a good 20 years or more, and he's developed a pretty strong reputation for being a copywriting and marketing wizard. He's helped a lot of Fortune 500 companies grow their businesses into the tens of millions and beyond. But his real passion is helping small business owners like us grow our bottom line with solid writing and marketing strategies. The table of contents includes some pretty provocative chapters. For example, chapter 1, what if everything you've ever been told about growing a business was wrong? Or chapter 2, why marketing fails. Chapter 3, what happens when you attract instead of chase. And his intriguing chapter 5 entitled The Magnetic Marketing Triangle. Kennedy's basic idea with this marketing triangle is that marketing is like a triangle with three sides: a truly compelling, irresistible message, a high probability target market, that's your ideal client, right? And the best combination of media to deliver your message: email, YouTube, Facebook Live, podcast, webinar, the exact kinds of media your ideal client reads, watches, or listens to regularly. The three sides of the triangle are equally important since each keeps the triangle strong and stable. As Kennedy himself puts it, these three can't be placed in any kind of sequential order because no single one side is more important than the other, and none of them can function without the others. It's a closed triangle. Each one feeds the others, and when they're working together, it gives you enormous marketing power. But, he goes on to say, you can render the entire triangle powerless if you get any one or more of the sides wrong. For example, you can deliver the right message to the right market, but if you use the wrong media, your people will never get the message or have a chance to act on it. Or if you get the media and the market right, but fall down when it comes to the message, the right people will get what you have to say. It's just not going to connect in the way that it should. And finally, the right message via the right market, media, goes out to the world loud and clear, but without the right market, there's nobody out there to listen. So you have to get all three right. That's why it's so important that you really understand each side and how they work together. Well, in a nutshell, you'll be happy to know that Kennedy suggests exactly what Sherry and Megan are doing in the courses. First side of the triangle, narrow your market to only the people who are most likely to buy what you have to offer. And you've all done or in the process of doing that, where you identify your ideal client, her most pressing problems, and what keeps her up at night. Second side of the triangle, focusing in on your message. What do you say to your past, present, and future clients that's compelling, magnetic, that can't be ignored? And the third side, deciding on a few different ways of getting the message out there that are sure to reach your avatar's eyes and ears. But there's always more to learn, right? And all of us can use a little fine-tuning with our marketing. So I have a couple of invitations for you. One is to get Kennedy's book, which will help to fine-tune these fundamentals. And two is to take a little time to think about the three sides of the marketing triangle in your business. Remember what Dan says, the entire triangle is only as strong as its weakest side, and one weak side will bring down the whole foundation. So which is your weakest side? Is it your market? Like maybe you haven't zeroed in, focused well enough on your ideal client? Is it your message? Like maybe you're not solving your ideal client's most pressing problems, or not making them an offer they can't refuse? Or is it the media side where you're not using the right methods to get your message across? So my other part of the invitation is down below. Write down the weakest side of your marketing triangle, along with one thing you're committed to do in the next week to strengthen it. Okay, let's see who has the courage to look a little closer at their marketing and the tenacity to follow through and fix what needs fixing. All for now. Talk to you soon.